Okay guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's keeping well. So I'm going to tie you the Lissane lady. Now, the hook and the vise is a Kamasan B175 in size 10. But we're going to put a tag on first of Glow Bright Floss, number 11. So I just bring the floss sort of way to the bend of the hook. Take 5 or 6 turns, and then I'm just going to work the floss just back up. And then just throw in a whip finish. Just trim away the floss, just as tight as you can get it. Now, for the speed of the video, I'm going to use some UV resin. Just a wee tad there. And then just work this around the tag. Now usually I would just super glue and then varnish. Or if I'm using the resin, I would still cure it, obviously, and then varnish. I think it's still important to varnish it, is the point that I'm trying to get across. I wouldn't just leave it like that, because moisture will get in somewhere. Now the thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Uni thread 80 in olive. You want to leave yourself plenty of room at the front here, because you've a bit going on up here with hackles. And just work your thread back. Now, what's unusual about this fly is the tail is a golden pheasant brace feather, and traditionally it's wound. The fibres are wound round. Now, I don't really like it like that, so I like to take just a bigger feather and just take off the fibres for the tail. Now you're not looking too much, and you're not looking the fibres to be like a paintbrush. So you want to have this tapered in some sort of way. Now the length of the tail is your own personal preference. I'm going to tie this in roughly about a length and a half, because it is a mayfly pattern. I think it's a fly that does really well in Loch Con, I think. We just can double check that. Now just trimming away the waist. The rib is a oval gold tinsel. This is an oval gold size 14 that I'm using here. So we'll catch that in, and then just work our thread forward. Just nice and tight. Then come back down and open turns. Don't get too concerned about the lumps and the bumps, because we're going to use some dubbing. Now, this is the golden olive from the traditional Irish dubbing range. So, just get her started. Now, what I'm trying to do over the last few videos, or most of them are, all of them are mayfly patterns. I'm just trying to get ahead with my own box, or my own boxes I should say, for next season, if God spurs me. Now the hackle, this is a fluorescent orange, but if you don't have a fluorescent orange hackle, just use a hot orange, or just a straight through orange cock hackle. So staff that up nice and tight with the turns to catch in the the feather, trim away the stem. Now, if you watch my videos, I personally like to get 2 turns at the front, and then 3 turns down the body. Now, you use hackle pliers to do that. I just feel that I can put more tension on the feather with my fingers. 4 turns of the oval gold. Sweep everything back. Nice and tight with the tinsel. Just catch that in. Trim away the waste. Break the tip of the hackle off the back. Then we'll bring out some of any of the fibres that we caught with the rib. Now I'm just brought my thread to the eye of the hook and work the thread back up. Now the 2 hackles at the front are an olive. Show you a dyed olive and a dyed yellow English partridge feathers. Now you can put them on at the same time if you wish. I like to put them on individually, and the reason for that is I think you get a neater head at the front of the fly, because the English partridge stems are sometimes just turn it around so you can see it, they're unpredictable in relation till they become very thick. So I'll use the hackle pliers for this so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'll try and use up most of the feather, or until I come on to a part of the feather that I think, right, I've had enough, or that's enough, or maybe it's becoming too thick. So you can see now as I come around, see the thickness in the stem. This is what will give most people trouble. Don't be trying to take another full turn around. Just, you know, there's enough fibres on there now with the movement and the colour. And then we can trim away. And you can see here, see the stem? That it's just the thickness of it. Feel free, you know, wind them together, try it out. But I feel you have to go through the packets to get out the best feather, and you're wasting your time, I think. It could be better spent tying. Then we'll go to our yellow. Also, you don't have to tie it in olive and then yellow. You can tie it in yellow and then olive. So already that's a great pattern on it by itself, just without putting on the yellow English partridge here. Just catch it in, fold the stem back, just work on the thread back up, catch any fibres back up over it, break away the tip, back in with the old hackle pliers. Now, 1 turn of this will be enough for me. Just to there, follow it round and underneath. Now it's thin enough. With a wee lick of wax we can fold this back. Just build up a nice head on the wee pattern. And break away the stem, and then just come straight in and put in a whip finish. Another thing I used to do too when I first started tying off, when I started first tying, apologies, You see when you were tying on wee feathers like this, and you see the stem, you used to always try and bring the thread back to cover the stem, but you don't really need to. Now, first coat onto the head, we drop a super glue. Just be careful if you're using the glue, whichever glue you're using, not to make contact with your hackle, obviously. Now let that completely cure, so then I'll come in and stick on at least 2 coats of varnish onto the head. And there you go, guys, that's the Lissane lady. So hopefully you've got something from that. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. I suppose if this is the first video that you're watching, or maybe you are watching the videos and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And make sure you hit that like button for me too, guys. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.